this is Shanae Fleming, and it's that time again, time to reflect. Today's topic is God's covering. What God showed me with covering is two stages: protection and suffocation. We all know, or we have an idea of what protection is. When we think of God's protection, it's like a shield of armor. It's like a barricade, a barrier, a fortress. So with that barrier comes a time for us to also take action. Yes, God knows all things. He knows what our next chapter is. He knows what our life is going to be. But he also wants to activate our actions. So that means prayer, fasting, talking to him about what we feel and what we think. Have a conversation with him. So in that covering, we also want, he wants us, let me say it this way, he wants us to get out of our comfort zone. So let's use this as an example. When we have a fever, our mothers, grandmothers, they've covered us in blankets to sweat it out. And no matter how uncomfortable that felt, we needed to purge those germs and those viruses out of our system. So that's what God is doing. When he's covering us from all hurt, harm, danger. And sometimes I like to include foolishness in that list. So it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable. And when we least expect, when we ask for him to cover us from all hurt, harm, and danger and foolishness, he's also removing us from certain people, places, things that can distract us. And it can be very well the people that we love or the people that we're friends with. So that's where the uncomfort comes, because we're like, why is this person acting funny? Why is this job becoming so complicated? Why is there such a strain of stress on me all of a sudden? That's that uncomfort that God is purging you and cleansing you from the hurt, harm, and danger and foolishness that you asked for. It's not going to come in this pretty package. It's not going to come with a little bow on top. It's not going to be this beautiful transition. It's going to be hard. And he wants us to basically ride it out, sweat it out. So when we get that fever broken, then that's when the blessings are coming in. That's when things are starting to get a little bit lighter. I'm not saying easy, but a little bit lighter. And it's like a breath of fresh air, because now you're starting to be more cognitive of what God actually protected you from, what his covering did. He's giving exactly what he's claiming he's going to do for you. He's covering you. So it may not be what you would expect. It's going to be those scenarios where you're at the job and people that you thought were your friends aren't your friends, or you thought that you deserved this raise when actually God's making it uncomfortable for you to make your next shift, to make your next move into a new position. He doesn't want us to be complacent in our comfort. He doesn't want us to be lackadaisy in his covering. When he's covering, he still wants you to do the work. He still wants you to put the footwork in. Because he didn't say I was going to cover you just for you to sit back and recline and relax. No, he's covering you because he wants to elevate you into your purpose, whatever that is. So, excuse me. So when at the end of the day, we constantly have those moments or those long periods of time, because there's no timetable on it. It's all God's timing. But once we get in that realm of covering, we need to start asking ourselves, what do we want him to cover us from? And what is he covering us from? What is he protecting us from? Because that protection also requires us to be suffocated, taken away from everybody that or interrupts our purpose. And it's going to be miserable sometimes. It's going to be lonely sometimes. But when you're sick, you have to be isolated. You don't want to make everybody else sick. So think about it. Are you in a moment, in a chapter in your life right now where you feel isolated? Where you feel like people, places, and things are acting and shifting differently? You feel like you're going through this thing alone? Why is nobody checking in on me? Why nobody's reaching out? It's not their design to reach out. You're purging. You're suffocating the viruses, the sicknesses that's distracting you from what God has for you to do. So be careful for what you pray for. That's another topic for another day. But hey, let's be real with it. God wants us to be clear in our words, because he's very crystal clear on his covering. He knows why he's covering you and blocking you from that toxic relationship or that frenemy. He knows why he's blocking you from getting that job you thought was the best for you. So, when we ask for covering, be ready to be wrapped in that blanket. You may not like it, but it's worth it. Well, that's my time, you guys. I hope I inspired you a little bit, give you a little reflection, and y'all have a great day. I love y'all. Be blessed to be a blessing. Talk to you soon.